Hello, I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Factorio. It's time for some more alien hunting. I found another group here. It's not a very big group, and it's gonna be a little hard to manage with all these trees here. But I think I'm gonna use some of these rockets to clear out said trees. Maybe. How do I force fire? Okay, I don't know what that is. Maybe I can't force fire. I thought I could, but I guess not. Okay, so we're gonna need to be real careful here. Why? Because aliens. So let's go something like this. And then we will just continue this way. There we go. We took a little bit of damage on some of our turrets here. I'm not super concerned about it. I'm not even going to put roboports down to set up repairs for these, because we're really close to our base here, and the only stuff I particularly think we're going to need to repair is the tank. So we'll have to do what we can here. Let's get in our, speaking of our tank, let's get in the tank. It's a little annoying because there's all these trees over here. Okay. So we're going to have to like drive around and then loop back. Yeah. We'll have to do some... Just bring them back this way. Yeah, that works, mostly. So we're going to try and take out the hives. If for no other reason than... less of the aliens will spawn. We got one, maybe two there. There's another one. We're taking a little bit of damage, but not as much as I would have thought, honestly. I guess there aren't that many turrets there. And they don't, none of them, they don't look like huge turrets, so... There we go. We actually killed all the hives now. So now it's just the turrets. We'll swing back, let these get killed, let our robots give us a little bit of a repair before we go in for the turrets. We've got 10 rounds left. We probably will need to get some more. But we'll see. The sooner we get this done, the sooner I feel like we can start. The sooner I feel like we can start expanding our resource gathering. There's another even bigger. It looks like a even bigger colony up there, but we got to get, obviously we got to get rid of this one so we can get to that. I missed. Taking some hits, minimal. Got one. Swing back around. I think that one's dead. Excellent. There we go. We're running out of ammo. I don't want to waste it here. We'll let's go get some more, and then yeah, let's just go get some more. We'll park this guy down further south. We'll drive closer to where our ammo actually is. Try not to run over any of our electric poles. And then we'll swing back up there and we'll see what we got. Alright, we will park this guy here. And we will head on in and grab some more ammo. Hopefully we have some. Looks like we do. Oh, stuck. Short on some stuff there. We have 26 rounds. That's fine. 26 should be more than enough to get done what we need to get done here. Probably not going to be enough to do that other area, but that's fine. We probably won't necessarily have enough time to get to that anyways. I definitely want to really ramp up what we can for our iron and copper production. We really need to ramp that. Did we really just run out of fuel? We most certainly did. Well, this is a pretty good spot to run out of fuel, if you ask me. Okay, so what else did we need for Power Armor 2? We need this one. Research. Alright, that was a ton of fuel. Let's shove that all in here. And then we can just hop in this guy. And we will head back up here. Preferably without hitting every single tree on the way. We'll kill the rest of these turrets and then we should be able to collect that stuff. I'm not entirely sure how many more we need, but it dealt a little bit of damage and not a ton. Fire. Oh, I forgot to load the ammo. How do I... There we go. I don't want to get too close to that other hive. That one's a much bigger hive than this guy. Okay, we've got one dude left, and he's dead, and I think we've picked all this stuff up now, actually. 33. That's, how many is that? How many, what does that equate to? One is 10, so that's another 300. That's pretty good. Let's go. Let's park this guy and go deposit these alien artifacts. Just park that there. That'll be fine for the moment. And then we'll come in. Oh, screw it. We'll go in here. I should just take all of this down, honestly. We don't actually need it anymore. Haven't actually needed it for a long time. Okay, so somewhere over here. Here we go. This guy, we can shove all of these in there. And that might actually... be enough. Let's take a look here. We need 300 for this, and then we needed 150 for this. There's a lot sitting on the belt. Yeah, so that might be enough. Obviously the research is slow at this stage. We'll need some to actually make the power armor itself, probably. I'm not sure how many. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, so how are we going to... Okay, so we're going to ignore that other stuff. And we want to figure out how we optimize our setup here. So I think what we have to do, we're basically gonna want to build micro versions of this. So no one huge long line. We'll just have many smaller lines, I think. And we're going to want, or at least going to want as many as there are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 40, 80. I think the steel can stay the same. We're not using steel that quickly. So we need a ton of electric furnaces. So those need steel, stone brick, and advanced circuits. So we might have a ton of stone brick. We do have a ton of stone brick. We've got steel here. We can just go grab some advanced circuits. Let's set this up. We want, what do we need? We need some assembly. We need a assembly machine. We're just going to get this started making stuff. We're going to probably just, we're probably going to recycle a lot of the stuff for our other setup, but we're gonna make 40, and then we'll, actually, I am going to have it make, I am going to make 80, because I really want to ramp this up quite a bit, I think. Our copper's surprisingly keeping up, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to basically do twice as much on the iron production, I think. And then we'll do... Yeah, we're going to do like twice as much on the iron production, and then we're going to do like 50% more. Actually, we'll set it up to do twice as much on the copper production, but we probably won't need to do that much. Especially since we don't have the beacons in the setup yet for that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this guy. He's gonna come here. Actually, oh wait, we need an advance, don't we? I bet we need an advance. Okay, so let's take this guy. We'll do that. You're going to need to grab from that one. And then you're going to grab from here, and you're going to grab from there. And that'll work like that. And this guy will grab from here, and that'll output there. And we'll just take and put, doesn't matter, we'll just put 2 of these guys down. So now we need a bunch of red circuits, which we should have on a belt way down here. So how many do we need per one of these? It's 5 per. We just need like a metric ton, basically. I'm just gonna grab everything we have off of here. And we'll put these in. This probably isn't enough, but it should be enough to get us started. We'll see how far this gets us, and we'll go from there. So these are going to go in here. That's like 300. It's like, I think that's like 60 maybe. But 60 is a good start. And we're going to make electric furnaces. So that should work, hopefully. I don't know what those stack up to. It's probably going to take a while. I'm not super concerned about it taking a while. Okay, so one of the things well, first off, we've got a ton of stuff in our inventory here. Let's go drop some of it, particularly the repair packs. And some of this other stuff will just drop as well that we don't need. There should be repair. Oh, that's full. Okay, that's full. Let's just find let's just find somewhere to shove the repair packs, because we don't need this many repair packs. Just stick it around in our inventory. We'll need to find some of our stuff we do have sitting around. We got a lot of chests we should clear up, because I do want to move these walls when we get a chance. I'm just going to come over here and we'll shove that guy full, and I'll shove this one full, basically. Tons of alien corpses here. So what we're gonna do, I mean, I want to move this up. We do need to find a spot where we're going to set up our smelting stuff, and I think it's gonna be further south here. So we will have to set that up as well. I think it's gonna be down here, and I just walked into like a dead end. We've got all this ore like right in here that we're gonna mine, and then there's some copper further off east. So I'm thinking I'm just going to bring this wall down even like to here, and then just straight across to the water again. And we'll encompass, yeah, this iron patch, and yeah, and we may even go out this way and up to encompass some of the stuff that's further out this way. I want to mine all of this stuff all at once. Like, yeah, I want to mine this. I want to mine all of this copper. I want to mine all of that. There's 2 big patches of copper over this way. I haven't decided whether I'm going to put like walls and around those yet or not, or whether we're going to use a train. I think we might use a train because we haven't used a train before, and that could be fun. So I think we're going to start on that next time. Between now and the next episode, I am going to wait for some of this research to get done. I might wait for all of the research we need to get done so that we have a general idea of how many more alien artifacts we're going to need. And I've got to wait for these furnaces to get done so we can start setting that stuff up. Yeah, I think we're going to be at about not even half of what we wanted there. But that'll do it for this episode. If you like the video, click like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time for some more Factorio. Thanks for watching.